Good, here we are. So, 30 minutes abs blast class. Make your way over to your mat and we will begin with our warm-up. So, inch on over. You're going to lie on your back. Let's add a little bit of increased volume here. Okay, lie on your back and we're going to start tapping our toes. With a bent knee position, tap your toes down. Left and right equals 1 and we're going to do 5 all together. So count for yourself, work at your own pace. If you want to go a little faster, you can, as long as the movement is controlled. If you wish to go a little slower, you're welcome to do that too. From bent knees, we're going to start bent and then extend, kick away. Again, left and right equals 1. And we're going to do 5 all the way through. So as you kick your leg away, the lower you go, the more intense it is for your abdominal muscles. So feel free to extend a little higher, maybe on a 45-degree angle, or come down lower, as long as your lower back stays glued into the ground. Once you've done 5 of those, extend your legs up over your hips, and we're going to lower down one at a time into a scissor kick. Again, left and right equals 1, and we're going to do 5 all together. Take your time with these ones. Lower the heel down. 45 degrees is fine if you need it, or all the way down if you can. Good. And when you've done 5 in total of those, you're going to bend your knees, bring your feet down close to your hips, and lift the hips up and off the ground. So we open out the front of the body, a little hip flexor stretch, whilst also engaging the glutes and the hamstrings. Roll on down and we start again. Knees up, toe taps. 5 on each side. So think about drawing the belly button down in towards your mat. You can have your thumbs underneath your hips, or grip onto the sides of your mat, or have your palms down. It's entirely up to you. Once you've done your 5, start with a bent knee, extend the leg, kick it away. Long leg, lowering your heel as much as your lower back allows, checking that it's still grounded, pushing in towards your mat. Remember, left and right equals 1, and we're doing 5 all together. Once you've done your 5, extend your legs, slowly lower for a scissor kick. We're going to come back to some of these moves during the rest of our workout. So by now, hopefully you feel a little bit of heat traveling through your midsection. Once you've done 5 in total, we're going to take a hip bridge again. So bend your knees, bring your feet back to the mat, tuck your tailbone and lift. You can wriggle your shoulders underneath you, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your hamstrings, opening out the front of the body. Lower down and bring it back up again. Lift straight back into your bridge. Excellent, well done. Little pause at the top. Lower down, lift again up into your bridge. Nice. Watch out that your knees don't drift out too wide. Keep them hip distance apart. Lower down, we'll take one more. Lift up and pause. 3 and 2 and 1. Roll on down. Well done. You can bring your hands behind your knees as we sit ourselves up. So if you want to fold over your mat, fold your mat now. We'll lie with our left hip down, right hip up. Hands on the ground to support and balance. Hover your feet here. We're going to bring the knees in towards your chest. Lift them up and then kick them away. Keep the feet hovering, using your abdominal muscles and then your waist muscles. If you're looking for an alternative, if the hip isn't comfortable on the ground, take a side plank. So you're still working the muscles in your waist. Well done, you're over halfway. Kick away, extend. Bring the knees back in, well done. We're going to change sides over towards the left hip. In 3, 2, and 1. Spin it round, over to the other side. Using the fold in your mat, supporting your shoulder over your elbow. Extend your legs, hover your feet up, and then draw the knees up and towards your chest. So keep the knees off the mat, and then kick them away, still off the mat. Up and in, and then push away. Well done. The upper body is barely moving. We're coming from the hips and down through the legs. Extend, lengthen. Come on up and squeeze. You're halfway. Don't forget to breathe. Take a rest when you need to. Keep going if you can. Excellent, well done. 5 more seconds. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Lie on your back. Bending your knees. Feet on the mat. Fingertips to your temples. We're going to take a crunch. So as you lift your head, neck, and shoulders, look up towards your knees. Let's go. Lift up, squeeze. Lower down. If you can, keep your head off the mat as you lower. Or if you need to, rest it briefly. Lift, squeeze, lower down. well done. Up we go. And down. Nice, you're over halfway. Elbows wide. The same distance between your chin and your chest throughout. 5 more seconds to go. Very good, we're going to come back into our leg lifts on the right side. So lie on your side, use the crease in your mat if you need to. Extend your legs, zip up tall. All right, now we're going to tweak round 2 ever so slightly. Starting here, hover the feet, bring the knees up and in, and extend away. Well done. So you're going to think I'm going to ignore the left side. I'm not. I'm going to save the left side until later when we get to round 3. We're going to add a new exercise into the end of this one though. So extend, kick away, keep the feet hovering, bring them up, and kick away. Less than 10 seconds to go. We're going to go straight back into our crunches. Or if you want to add a sit-up to come all the way upright, you're welcome to do that. Lie on your back, bending your knees, come on down, fingertips to your temples. Now if you're taking a sit-up, you can use your hands lightly ahead of you to lift and gently roll on down. Here we go. So either your crunches looking up towards your knees, elbows wide, or you're sitting up, a little assistance with your arms, and gently lower. Take your time to lift and your time to curl on down. You're halfway, well done. This is good, this is good. So the extra exercise that we're going to add this time is coming up onto our knees. We're going to kneel, but extending at the hips. 3, 2, 1. So kneeling. I'm going to do this facing you. Knees hip distance apart, bring your toes into touch. Start with your arms by your side. Keep the hips stable, and we're going to reach down to the floor, bending at the waist. Come on up, and then the other side. Good, well done. So we're resisting gravity, reaching, squeezing, and then using these muscles to bring you back upright, and swapping side to side. Very nice, you've got it, well done. At the end of this exercise, we're going to be doing those leg lifts, working on the left side. So we did right in round number 2, left in round number 3. 5 more seconds to go. Reach as low as your hips and waist will allow. Nice, come on to your left side, lift it. Side plank, remember, is an option for you. Extend your legs, lengthen down the line of your body. Get ready to bring knees to chest and kick away. Here we go, bring them in. Send them away, hover, good. Squeeze up and in, kick away, nice. Limited movement for the upper body. Knees drawing in towards your chest and then floating away from you. Good, halfway. Next up, we've got our crunches or your sit-ups. If you want to swap halfway, you can do that. If you want to alternate, one crunch, one sit-up, do that too. As long as you're using the abdominal muscles to draw your body up and forward. Here we go, onto your back. Crunch or sit up, your choice, make it your own. Remember, if you're sitting up, using the arms a little bit to assist. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Lift up with control and lower it down. Good, lift up and rise, or lower. Otherwise, you're bringing the lower front ribs to the front of your hips for your crunch. Squeeze. Try and tighten everything up through the middle as you lift. You're halfway, so if you're going to swap exercises, swap now. Remember, you can do one of each and keep rotating. 1 sit up, 1 crunch, 5 more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, let's kneel. Final exercise for block number 1. We've already got the option of reaching down with our fingertips. We can now bring the fingertips to our temples as an added option. Still bending side to side, let's go. Tilt, come on up, tilt, good. Now you're going to need to be firm around the thighs, the hips and the torso so that you stay balanced as you lean left to right. And if you want to add even more intensity, bring the arms up and overhead so you've got a longer reach. Okay, more weight away from your center of gravity. Yes, it's a bit more challenging. Just over 5 seconds to go. Extra 10-second rest coming, and then we move on to block number 2. There we go. Shake it out, roll it out, rotate through the middle if you need. Have yourself a sip of water. First exercise in block number 2. We're going to be lying on our back, extending arms and legs up towards the ceiling, and we're going to alternate right leg down, left arm down, come on back, and swap. Here we go, lie on down, lengthen out those limbs. So opposite. Arm and leg down, bring up and overhead. Here we go. We're now working for 35 seconds. So we've added 5 seconds to our working time. As much as your body allows, take a big reach. Extend the arms, extend the legs. That's it, nice. Keeping the opposite one, reaching up towards the ceiling. You're halfway. Big reach, lengthen out, and then lift up and overhead again. Nice, well done. Less than 10 seconds to go. We're getting closer, we're getting closer. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and we're back on our side. Variation this time. Instead of bringing the knees to the chest, we're going to hover the feet and pulse them up towards the side. An alternative option for you is a side plank with the hip lifts now, or we're here, hovering the feet up. Join me when you're ready, 35 seconds. Good, so it's smaller, but more intense. These muscles here really having to work to lift up from the hips. Nice, we're coming up to halfway. We can feel it, can't we? Especially after round one. Round one was almost like a little bit of a warm-up. 10 more seconds to go, we're getting closer. Bicycle crunches next. Alternating arms and legs, bringing elbow to your knee. 3, 2, 1. So lie on your back. We start in a tabletop. Elbows wide like we do in our crunch. And as you extend one leg, take that same side elbow to your opposite knee, come back through center. Ready, let's go. Crunch, center, crunch. Good. So the difference with your bicycle crunch is the rotation. We're getting a nice workout for the waist muscles with block number 2. Lots of twists, lots of bends. This is nice, you're coming up to halfway. Look to the side. Lift that shoulder as you rotate. 10 more seconds left to go. Don't forget to breathe. Now we start from the beginning into our first exercise. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Amazing, well done. So, we're back on our back, extending your arms and legs. I'll give you an option this time. Instead of alternating arms and legs, we're going to keep the legs up, send them away slightly, and just use your arms. Arms only. Reach, come back up. Reach, and come back up. And with the legs tilting away, you know these core muscles are already working. If round one was better for you, alternating arms and legs, take that version. And I'll encourage you to have a long reach with your arms before you come back up. Good. Just over 10 seconds to go. Reach, come back up, and reach. Nice, nearly there, nearly there. Last few seconds before we lie with our left hip up, working with those little hovers. Here we go. Roll onto your side. Left hip up, shoulder and elbow lined. Long through the legs. Hover your feet. And 3, 2, pulse. Up we go. Good, well done, using the muscles in the waist. Quick check-in with your alternative. Side plank, hip lifts instead. There we go, so you've got a few versions for you to pick from. 20 seconds left to go. Small movement. As long as the feet stay off the ground though, right? Try not to let them touch the floor. Good, nice. Muscles on the side of the waist really working now. You've got 10 more seconds to go. Bicycle crunches next. So rotating through the torso to bring your elbow to your opposite knee. 3, 2, 1. Nice, here we go. Onto your back. This time, if you can, take a bigger rotation to the side, keeping your elbow wide. Ready, set, go. Rotate. Come on up, rotate. Another option for you is instead of pausing in the center, that you swap the legs, swap the elbows. So you twist and twist, twist and twist, without having that micro pause in the middle. You choose your version. You've got this. 15 seconds to go. Very good, very good. Keep it up, keep it up. Yes, cool. We're getting closer, we're getting closer. Last few seconds now. Keep breathing, keep pushing. Yes, team. Well done, very nice. Okay, so final time, arms and legs up. This time, you can keep the arms extended, lower the legs. Come on up. Ready? Let's go. If using your arms on your own was working for you, do that. Or remember, you can alternate arms and legs. Good. What I want you to think about though is really pulling the belly button in so that your lower back doesn't lift up off the floor. Imagine you're tilting your tailbone up towards your heels. That's it, good. You got just over 10 seconds to go. Extend. Come on up. Now listen, the legs are heavy. Your core is working hard. So if you need a breather, take it. Otherwise, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Well done. All right, we lie on the side again. Ready to extend those legs. Pulsing up. Long through the body. And lift. Here we go. Now we're going to change halfway through this one super quickly. We're going to flip sides, all right? So when I give you a 5-second countdown, be ready to change sides. Half and half. We're getting there. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin around super quick as you can. Back into it, other side. Lift, lift, lift. Don't waste any time. Yes. Well done. 10 seconds to go. Keep lifting. You're nearly there. Awesome work, team. So close. Lift, lift, lift. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Bicycle crunches to finish. Or as an alternative, slightly more intense, is to sit up and twist into a sprinter crunch. So bicycle crunch we just did, or sprinters. Let's go. 35 seconds. Huh? Good. So as your leg extends, that gives you a little bit of momentum. Once you're up, twist elbow to knee. Lower with control. Bicycle crunches, remember you can change the pace. You're either working with a twist through center, twist, or you're rotating left and right. Well done. Yes, good. Nice options out there. Perfect, team. You got 5 more seconds to go. Let's get rid of these ones. Up. Awesome. Last one. Woo! Perfect. Extra 10 seconds rest. So if you need that drink of water, take it. If you need a stretch out, lifting through the chest, you can do that too. Okay, block number 3. We're adding another 5 seconds to your working time. We're going to lie on our back again, using our legs as leverage. And we're going to do little flutter kicks. All right, on an angle, small little kicks. Lie on down, we've got 5 seconds to go. Legs up, slightly lowered, and kick. Small, 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 small. Keep it around 45 degrees or a little bit higher, just so that we make sure we anchor the lower back. You can slide your thumbs underneath your hips, have your palms resting on the mat, or tuck your, hold onto the side of your mat here, just to help you anchor. Good, well done. 20 seconds to go. Kick, kick, kick. Excellent, you're nearly there. Nearly there, last few seconds. 10 to go, kick, kick, kick. 45 degrees or a little lower if you can. Nearly there now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into a plank on your forearms. So onto your front. Parallel arms or make a triangle. Onto your toes if you can, or on your knees if you need to. Extend into plank and hold. Now listen, we're going to push in with the elbows. Lifting your chest. Slight tilt with your tailbone so you don't end up letting your back dip or your hips rise up high. There we go, up high on your toes. Lengthen the back of the neck and don't forget to breathe. Perfect. Very nice, well done. Draw the belly button in and up, you're well over halfway, we've got this. Squeeze knees together, squeeze ankles together, whether they are already touching or hip distance apart, that's fine, squeeze them in. 5 more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, come on up. Okay, from forearm plank to a straight arm plank. We're gonna bend the knees, bringing the hips back into a crouch, here, and then rock forward to a plank. Shift back, come forward. Join me when you're ready. Kick on back and shift forward. If you need, knees down for a quick rest. Kick back, knees down for a quick rest, and kick forward. Or stay upright throughout if you can. Move with control. Enjoy your plank. Allow the legs to extend, then push back. Good. You're over halfway. So push into your hands to get your hips back, and then shift, pushing onto your toes to come forward. Last few seconds now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Lie on your back. Little flutter kicks with the legs. So thumbs under hips, palms by your side or hold on to the edges of your mat. Extend your legs, slightly lower them, and kick. Here we go, small, small, small. Now kick from the hip rather than the knees. Let's let the legs come long and straight to add that bit of extra intensity. Nice, well done. Relax the shoulders. Try and get the whole of your upper arm all the way across the shoulders. Upper back, mid back, and where you can, lower back down too. You're over halfway. Kick, 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 well done. Block number 3 has an extra bit of quadricep workout, extra bit in the thighs. 5 more seconds to go. Kick small, kick quick, you're nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest, flip it round. Forearm plank. Okay. Pat up the thighs if they're feeling a little tingly. Come onto your elbows, kick back with your legs, find your plank and hold. Now at any point that you need to, you can drop to the knees, come back up. Maybe you drop one knee briefly, swap to the other side, and then come back up. It's up to you. But we're looking for as long a line as you can, all the way from the back of the neck, through the shoulders into the hips and heels. Option to rock forwards and backwards. Push onto your toes, push back into your elbows and heels. That's it, but we're still trying to keep that body perfectly flat. So watch out for any lifting and dipping going on. Yeah, there we go. Forwards and backwards. 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, from the forearm plank, straight arm plank, push back to your crouch, lean forward again into your plank. 5 seconds to get ready. Roll out your shoulders, kick back, let's go. Push back, lean forwards. Now you can widen your knees or keep them close together. It's entirely up to you. Whatever feels most natural allows you to get deep into your crouch and then smoothly push forward to your plank. See, we're going to use that momentary second to pause, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes, lengthen the back of your body. Just over 10 seconds to go. You've got this. One more block remains. We can do it. Just over 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, onto our back. Last round of flutter kicks, always an option. You can do little semicircles, little crisscross action with your ankles. Come to your position. Legs up. Extend and go. So crisscross option or flutter kick option, your choice. If you crisscross, inner thigh is getting a little squeeze, as are the quadricep muscles, the front of the thighs. Nice, same angle, aiming for about 45 degrees. Good, you're halfway. Keep it quick, keep it small, keep it tight. Yes, everything we want for our abdominals, right? Small and tight. Go, go, go. 10 more seconds left. Forearm plank for the last time, coming up. You can do it, you can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Come on, onto your front. Nice work. All right, so forearm plank with the option to move as we get halfway. Come onto your elbows. Extend your legs. Hold. Here we go. Now create as much distance as you can from the crown of your head all the way down the back of your body and into your heels. Watch out for that extra lift and dip of the hips. Try and stay firm and flat. And then if you're joining me with movement, we're going to push onto your toes, rock forward, push back into your heels and elbows. Forward and back. Good. Aim for that same flatness of your body, or you can hold your plank. That's also cool. 10 more seconds to go. Forward and back. For our final round of plank to crouch, you've got the option to take a knee to your tricep. So shake it off with the legs, pad them out, extend your arms. So it looks like this. Plank to crouch, take a knee with you, come back to your crouch. Alternate your knees though, right? Here we go, last round. Plank, crouch it, bring a knee as an option. Crouch again, take the other knee. Entirely up to you with regards to speed. You can go faster or slower. You've got 25 seconds left to go. Good. When you get to your bent knee option, make sure you're really extending your opposite leg. squeeze. Nice. 10 more seconds to go. We have just 2 exercises that remain. 2 60-second challenges. We're going to sit down for these. Here we go, take a seat. So extend your legs ahead of you. Now we're going to use boat pose, which we do in yoga, as our challenge. We're going to hold for as long as we can, rest when you need to. Hands behind the knees, sit up tall, pick up your shins, hover, hold. Nice, we're going to stay here for 60 seconds. But I'm going to give you some options. At any point that you need to, tap your toes down, come back to it. Lighten the grip behind your knees to your fingertips. Elbows low, chest up. Then we're going to extend the right leg. Up and away, lift it, look over your toes. Hold, bend it, bring it back down. Left leg, extend, straighten it up. Look over your toes. Hold, bend it, come back down. Both legs together, extend. Or stick with the single leg option. Flatten out the back, look over your toes, hold. And if you can, stay here. You've got 15 seconds to go, that's it. Lift, lift, lift. Lighten the grip of your fingertips, wriggle them a little bit if you can. Nearly there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, hug your knees. Good, nice. Now we're going to come back to that. You already know you have options with your legs, all right? We're going to add some for the arms. So, settle into your seated position. Slide your hands behind the knees. Lift up tall, lean back, pick up your shins, hover, hold, 60 seconds. So, you can already start. Straighten one leg, bring it back down, straighten the other leg. Here's your extra challenges. Remove your hands from behind your knees. You can squeeze your wrists alongside your thighs for a little bit of extra stability. We're approaching 40 seconds remaining. We've got single leg lifts, one at a time, or you can swap between, creating a bit more movement, or both straighten, both bend. 30 seconds to go. Rest when you need to. Another option is to start to lengthen your arms along with your legs. Sit a little taller, you've got 20 seconds to go. Maybe you come up and hold. Oh! Right, let's go, let's go. We've got 10 seconds from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down. Shoulders roll over your knees. Give yourself a squeeze. Well done. A well-deserved hug. You guys are amazing. Take a big breath in. Lean back. Extend your legs. You can maybe push into your heels, lifting your hips up to give them a little opening. We're going to work through the rest of our stretches. Lie all the way down, like we did at the very beginning. Heels close to your hips. Push on up into a bridge. Wriggle your shoulders. Lift the hips up high. This should feel super nice after boat pose by way of opening out your hip flexors. Lift your chin, lift your chest, but lift your hips higher. Then a slow roll down to the mat. Tuck your knees in towards your chest, rock up to kneeling. We were here earlier. Knees underneath your hips, big toes touching behind you. Good. Slide one hand down your thigh. Maybe you hook your thumb behind your knee, or maybe you reach all the way to the floor. Other hand up and over for a really nice side stretch. Long arm, breathe. Control, lift up, change sides. Slide the hand down, hook the thumb behind the knee or reach all the way to the mat. Up and over with the top arm. Really nice side stretch here. So there were lots of crunches, lots of rotations, lots of bends. So these muscles deserve a good stretch. Come on up, I'm going to turn sideways on. Hands into your lower back. Engage your glutes, firm up through the front, but lean back. Pushing into your hands, squeeze your elbows together, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your chin, lift your chest. Lean as far as you comfortably can, still checking that you can breathe. Awesome, come on back upright. One more time to the side. Reach down, up and over, lean. Lifting your chest to the ceiling. Very nice. Up and over, other side. Lifting that elbow high, look up to the ceiling if that feels comfortable. Beautiful. Up and over, hands into your lower back, hips forward, glutes engaged, abdominal muscles strong, and then enjoy your stretch. Supporting your hands on your hips, elbows back, and then we'll lift upright. Well done. Sit yourselves back down. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done, well done, well done. By all means, roll out the shoulders after the plank work as well. You can take a little bit of movement.